Okay, cool. So yeah, the team prepared a fun slide deck to kind of walk through some of the highlights of what we're going to all be taking part of in Dallas. So here's the agenda that we're going to go through. Let's kick it off with a fun music video that we actually had made for the event. I don't know if you guys know Joey Yak, but we met him down in Costa Rica. And when he found out we were doing the event, he was like, I got to send you guys something.
October 24th through the 27th, I'm at the LevelUp Summit in Dallas, Texas. This is the can't miss event for all the high levelers around the world. It's time to level up. It's the LevelUp Summit. You know I'm coming. I wouldn't miss it for nothing. No, it's time to level up. Everyone is here to build. See the 2023 roadmap revealed. The 4 days, you should come invested. Network and make helpful connections. October 24th through the 27th in Dallas, Texas. If you don't, then you're gonna regret. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. Dallas, Texas is going down. October 24th through the 27th. So get your tickets now. It's time to level up. Wait, did he say the speakers? I don't think so. I don't know. Hey, who's speaking? Oops, my bad. I knew I forgot something. Julie Chanel, Payne June, Steve Sims, and Billie Jean. You already know. Let's go. It's time to level up.
All right. So we actually, hopefully you guys know that we added a surprise keynote speaker. We were super thrilled and honored when we found out Frank Kern was coming to the event as well. And so Robin was like, hey, Frank, would you like to speak while you're there? And he said, sure, I'd love to. So we were pumped to be able to add him to the lineup of keynote speakers. Hopefully you guys saw us announce these folks. Paulson, do you think we should go down the line? I mean, most of these people don't really need an introduction, but
yeah,
what do you think?
I would love to know among the crowd who's excited for who. Type in the name of the speaker in the comments in the Facebook streaming of who you're looking forward to listening to, getting a lot of ins and outs out of it. People say it's Frank Kern, Peng June, Julie Chanel, Steve Sims. I haven't met Steve myself. I'm looking forward to him actually. Billie Jean, it's a common name in the marketing world. We're so excited about it. What we're going to do is also do a Q&A at the very end. So if you have specific questions about the event, travel plans, let us know at the very end. Ask those questions as well. Guys and gals, if you can actually throw the comments in the Facebook streaming, that's going to allow our Facebook algorithm to let other people know. So I appreciate if you comment there. Joe Trent says Sean Clark. Yeah, we'll have to throw Sean in here as well when we get a chance. But Chase, let's do this. Let's share and reveal the entire deck of all the speakers. I know we have close to 30 of them, and I'm excited for a ton of them as well.
Yeah, let's go through it. I saw somebody mention they don't know any of these keynote speakers. So real quickly, let's just run through. Billie Jean is like one of the founders of the marketing world when it comes to Facebook ads. His program has trained hundreds of thousands, I think, of people on how to become Facebook marketers. Frank is a legend. He built like 2 systems that honestly a ton of gurus today have kind of built on top of. So he's definitely going to deliver an insane talk for sure. Julie is another powerhouse. Julie, she's got Funnel Gorgeous. She's got Digital Insiders, 2 massive marketing groups. So she's going to give a really great talk. Peng is really like an up and coming superstar. He's like, when it comes to making money online, I mean, he is blowing up around the world as a leader. He's actually been speaking on stages with Gary Vaynerchuk lately. Like he's really one of the top names as far as newcomers rising up the charts. And then Steve is just insane. If you haven't seen this guy, he's going to close out the event. And his story is just nuts. He's known as the real life Wizard of Oz. He had an agency that could just make anything happen, including crazy stuff like sending a group of people down to the Titanic. I think he did a private dinner for a couple at the foot of the David statue with like Andre Bocello serenading them. So he's got some insane stories. He's definitely going to give an incredible talk. But yeah, Paulson,
before you share the next set of slides, one thing that I want to address is like, starting off in the marketing world, one of the smartest things I've ever done in my whole life is invest into events, invest into coaches, invest into mentors who's been there. All these 5 people that are on this slide right now and the rest of the slides, mostly all of them have created multiple brands, multiple, 7-figure businesses in multiple industries. And I promise you, if you come to the event, you're going to learn something from it. Here's what we don't want. We're not going to sit around and just have a party and just have a motivational rah-rah. That's not the intention. We want you to come, have amazing takeaways that you can apply to your business. I'm excited to go through the agenda, share with you a little bit more on what we're doing as far as the structure of it when it comes to the workshops and things like that. But Chase, I just wanted to make that statement because to me, that's the most important piece is you being able to take away such key components of the business that you're learning from other people from the event that you can apply the rest of the year. Let's go through the rest of the speakers, Chase.
For sure. All right. So this is the first time that we have revealed any of these speakers other than the keynotes. So the first batch of speakers for the event, here we go. Drummel, boom. Damian Rufus, first on the list. Damian I actually just met recently. He came into the high level world. He's already starting to rocket up the affiliate board.
Yep.
Anything you want to add about Damian Paulson? Do you know him?
I haven't met him. I've heard about him from Sean and Robin and some of the other people in our internal team. I'm excited to meet him. We have Damian, Josh, Joe Kaplan, Matt DeSano, Alex Shalinsky, some of the common names that in the marketing world. These guys are going to come in and add a ton of value to your businesses. Okay, let's go to the next slide. We'll do a quick flash drop and then come back.
All right, sounds good. Next batch, boom.
Nick Robbins. How many of you guys know Nick Robbins out in Florida? He's a OG in the marketing world today. Christine Seal, obviously, Mike Cooch, Rob Bailey, Ken, with
Ken from Ad Zombies, the greatest business card in the world. Wait do you guys hear him? This guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the next batch?
Yes, I am. Matt, how many of you guys know Matt Platt? He's one of the OGs in the restaurant space, back with the Billie Jean crowd as well. Jason Wardrobe, Dominic, who's a rising star, Douglas James, obviously our very familiar face, Dar Holdsworth, especially with a lot of the SaaS things that he's doing.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are getting the sense. It's an amazing mix of folks from OG agency leaders to, up and coming affiliates like Dominic, who's just been crushing it on TikTok lately. So we're going to hear from all these folks about a wide variety of things. Next up,
you have Sean Greenway and Javier. I don't know if Javier is going to be there, but Sean Greenway is coming. Lauren Tickner, Chris Lyle. Chris Lyle is one of our OG white label clients that turned into a powerhouse in the attorney space. Tom Bristol, who's one of the geniuses on building on top of high level, as well as Quinton Newman with Capri AI. And we also have Sergio, right? Sergio and and Jeff Miller. Yeah.
Rounding it out.
Yeah, last but not least, right?
That's right.
These guys are amazing. I'm sure Andrew Kamadi will be there as well, who works along with Sergio. What we want to do is tell you that there's going to be, groups of gatherings where there's a bigger group and there's going to be smaller groups, right? So if you want to, Chase, can we actually skip over the high level awards and the tour and go to the agenda on how these speakers are going to be layered out? And then we'll come back to the awards. So that way it's kind of flowing through. So if you want to. All
right, let me stop my screen share so I don't spoil the surprise then. Hang on.
Yeah. Let's go to the agenda and we'll come back to the next one.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Okay, perfect. So Monday is going to be more of a settle into Dallas day where you're going to be able to check in early. I believe 1:00 to 4:30, we're going to have registration open for everybody. So you can come in, check in your bags, get acclimated. We'll have a VIP event. Chase, do you want to talk about the VIP event that's going to happen Monday? And actually, we'll talk about all of it, but
Yeah, I don't have a ton of details for it, but I know that there's a group right now that are working on some hilariously amazing plans for that. And so I'm not going to ruin their thunder until it's completely ready. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be fun.
I can give a cool intro. I mean, so this is going to be our main event. We're kind of starting it out for VIPs. It's going to be at the top of the hotel called the Statler Hotel. They have this cool rooftop pool party or pool venue. You don't have to get into a pool, but it's just a cool thing. You get to overlook all of Dallas. We'll have DJs, music, and a couple of other cool surprises that we'll throw out there as well.
Yeah. And in the spirit, Robin, I love that you have a highly Hawaiian shirt on. I like it.
Yeah. I got called out right before the call that I wasn't rocking enough high level stuff. So I just went all out, got everything.
And that's going to be the theme throughout the event. You're going to see a ton of high levelers rocking and representing high level everywhere. They're going to be excited about it. And what we want to do is just really bring the culture together, right? Tuesday is going to be jam packed. I know we're starting early. Chase, I don't know if you want to go to the next slide. Yep. Mm-hmm. So Tuesday, it's going to be VIP breakfast in the morning, early morning. So you got to wake up, right? Then 9 o'clock to 10:30. Billy Jean is going to start off strong as our opening keynote speaker. And he's going to, like, we're already going through some of the content and what he's preparing for you is going to be phenomenal. Then we're going to have actual LevelUp Day. How many of you guys remember the traditional LevelUp Day that we used to do online and virtually? And now this is the first year we're doing that online. I mean, in person.
I'd love to throw an LU in the chat if you were there last year's LevelUp Day or the year before. It's so much fun. Awesome. Okay. So then you guys know LevelUp Day, you do not want to miss. It's when we roll out. Well, first we dump a huge batch of new features that are like live on that day. And then we'll go through the 2023. So Sean, Robin, and Varun will go through the 2023 roadmap reveal. And you guys can see all the incredible stuff that we have planned for next year.
And we're going to go through all the tech updates right now, right? And just share with them what we're going to share on LevelUp Day. No?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you got to be there in person to get full access right away.
That's right.
Or the market finds out exactly what we're going to do to level you guys all up as agencies. Then 12 o'clock, it's going to be VIP lunch. So Robin, is that where you guys are going to be involved in the lunch too? So it's more of a founder's lunch together with the VIPs?
Yeah, I mean, we've done a ton of events where or been a part of other events where, everyone is kind of scrambling, trying to find food. Some people prefer that. Maybe you want to go back to your room and kind of, handle lunch yourself. But what we did is create more of a VIP experience where we'll be in a different setting. We'll have food catered. It's going to be amazing food there. And we'll do some private sessions there where we might have, more of a intimate Q&A session or bring in another speaker there. We're fine tuning what that's going to be, but it is a separate event versus everyone else.
Yes. And 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock on Tuesday, we're going to do a founders Q&A panel because we know what we're going to drop on LevelUp Day. So what we want to do is make sure you get the opportunity to ask the further questions of how these new features are coming out, what are the changes that we're making, how we're going to really go through it. Then Peng Joon is going to be the second keynote on the first day, which is Tuesday, essentially. We'll have a developer networking event. So those of you that want a bit more of an intimate relationship with everybody around and also interact and socialize. I think Tom Bristol and Quentin that's hosting the developer event, which is pretty cool.
It's going to be very cool. If you are, trying to meet up with devs who are building on top of high level, this will be an incredible opportunity to, one, meet them, network with them, and two, see what they're working on. Because there's a ton of cool stuff going on around the world of high level.
Yeah, and I've got the chance to meet Quentin and Tom Bristol in the past in person. They're amazing people, and I'm excited for them to do the hosting. Robin, were you going to add something?
Yeah. Don't forget Sergio as well.
Oh, Sergio as well. My bad. So Sergio's going to be in there as well. If there's anybody else that I missed that's going to host any one of these events, we're excited for you to get started. Then VIP dinner again, cocktail hour, casino night, some of the after hour programs. We don't want to reveal everything about it. We want it to be an amazing surprise for you. So every single day we'll have something in the evening as well, where it's all networking, socializing, where you can connect with high levelers, SaaSpreneurs, affiliates all together with you. Let's just breeze over Wednesday and Thursday real quick, Chase.
Are you bringing your tux for casino night?
Well, I need to win some money. I'm gonna bring some money, that's for sure.
Let's go.
But I'm sure it's gonna be all for fun and games. Wednesday, what's going on? So we have VIP breakfast. Joey's gonna do a session. You have Julie Chanel, and then what's going to be really interesting that we're really excited about are the breakout sessions. Robin, do you want to talk about the inspiration on breakout sessions? And I know some of the other events like, Google and a couple of other big players ran breakout sessions like this. Can you share a little bit more of our thought process on the breakouts?
Yeah, definitely. So, the way that we were thinking about it is how do we create an event that's a lot different than any other event, and mostly in the marketing space that you've been to. Traditionally it's you have a single stage, there's a single speakers, and everyone has to attend those sessions, whether or not you're interested in the topic. So we wanted to do was create something where it's a little bit more action centric. Everyone here knows high level, right? We're all about new features and action oriented, and let's deliver something and do something together. So with the breakouts, the idea is we'll have different tracks. You'll be able to go into specific rooms. They're going to be a smaller, intimate setting. And the speaker is going to be talking on a subject that's going to be most interesting to you. So if you're interested in the SaaS path or the SaaS track, we'll have different sessions that you can attend for that versus, you want to be on the agency side and go to those topics and sessions. You can go down to those and kind of move around. So it gives you a little bit of time to network with people that's more in line with how you're thinking about your business and what you're trying to do. As well as, move around and see the venue as well, because it's a really cool hotel. We'll talk about that here later on but we're trying to make it where we can impact everybody that's going to be there, and you're going to walk away with actionable items on what you can do, not only there, but what you can walk away with.
Yeah. And these breakout sessions are specifically designed with a lot of the other speakers as well. So they're going to do panels, they're going to do working sessions. It's not going to be, like I said, motivational, excitement. And then you go home and you're like, well, what do I need to work on in my business? You're going to be able to take away items that you can apply to your business, which I'm extremely excited about. Let's go through Thursday, Chase, real quick. Thursday is going to be jam-packed, I believe. Right. In the morning.
Well, the morning will. It's actually, it's kind of a wind down day. So again, the VIPs get breakfast in the morning, and then Frank's going to bring us, he's going to kick us off on Thursday with what's sure to be an amazing keynote. Then we get the award ceremony. So the very first high level award ceremony, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a minute. And then Steve's going to close us out, and undoubtedly we're all going to want to tear ass out of the room and just go light the world on fire, because he's such an amazing, inspirational guy. So I look forward to that.
Let's do this. Let's go over the high level.
So I do want to put out one thing. If you buy a VIP ticket, we're actually going to add one more day in that you can actually visit the high level office, which is a couple of blocks down on Friday. So
nice.
If you want to check out where all the magic happens, you got to come get a VIP ticket and join us out over there.
I like that. I feel like that was a last minute audible.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do this, Chase, since we just went over the agenda, give a full view of what we have planned so far. By the way, don't hold us to any of these things. They're 95% done. So if we feel like changing something, we may based on the logistics, but we will definitely inform you of those changes. Let's go through the high-level awards, Chase, since that was one of the exciting things about the agenda. What are the awards? What can we expect? Who qualified for the awards? What do they look like? Can you give us some insight, Chase?
I can indeed. So let me share my screen. Backtrack. All right. So we actually have 3 different awards that we're going to be giving out at the event. So the first is for all of our Supercharged SAS winners. Hopefully you guys know that we have a Supercharged SAS program. basically there's 2 tiers. When you hit a tier, you win the electric car of your choice, essentially. So we've had everything from Teslas, Porsches. I think that new Rivian, I think Christine, who's actually here, I think she got the Rivian, and even a golf cart. So I'm sure Rob will tell that funny story as well. But this is the mock-up of this one isn't as cool as the others. It's a glass award. It doesn't really show well in a mock-up, but it's pretty cool. So the folks who have won cars are going to receive one of these on stage.
Awesome. I'm excited for the Supercharged SAS winners. What's the second award?
Next up are the high-level affiliates. This is basically like elite ground amongst the high-level community. These are folks who have generated either $250,000, $500,000, or more than $1 million in commission over the lifetime of them being an affiliate. And so the affiliates get either a bronze, silver, or gold highly. This is actually made by the people who made the MTV Moon Man. If you guys remember that award,
Love it.
Same people that made these. And so the affiliates are going to get one of these on stage, which is going to be cool. Yeah, I can't. Apparently, they're really heavy. Like, I can't wait to actually hold one myself.
I wonder if that's real gold and silver.
Oh, of course.
Only the best. Only the best.
They certainly were not cheap. So like, it's not far off from if they really were.
What's the third award that we have planned?
All right. So the third award goes to the SaaSpreneurs. And while I don't know if this is the official name of the award yet, I put Centennial Club on here because it's for SaaSpreneurs that have earned or closed over 100 SaaS customers.
Nice.
So this is a really cool plaque that hopefully you can see the detail in here. It's actually kind of got like a layered, section on it. And this is it's pretty big in real life. And what we're most excited about this is this is obviously a placeholder logo. That's going to be yours if you are one of the winners. So your logo is going to be front and center on the award. You'll be able to showcase the fact that you are crushing it as a SaaSpreneur. And we're really excited for this one because, while we have a bunch of people winning it this year, this is something that really year over year is going to become, we're going to have multiple levels of this. By this time next year, folks are going to be, in the thousands of SaaS customer realm. And so this is really kind of the very beginning of this award.
Awesome. Let's do this. Let's switch and pivot just a little bit. Let's talk about the venue, Chase. Let's do a virtual tour or a video of the hotel. If you don't know, guys, it's in Dallas, Texas. That's Central Standard Time. Just FYI for anybody that's international and wanting to come in. Let's go over the venue. Cool. I know it's an amazing hotel and it's one of the state-of-the-art buildings in downtown Dallas. Tell us about the Statler.
Yeah, I mean, Robin probably has some fun facts, but I've been going to Dallas pretty frequently now that we have the main office there. And I've been to the Statler in the restaurant and the lobby. There's a really cool speakeasy bar in the basement. It's a really cool place. It's got funky cars parked outside and everything. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a cool video from them that we can check out real quick.
By the way, if any of you are looking to get the tickets, it's levelup.gohighlevel.com. Robin did drop a link in the commentary in the Facebook streaming. That's the site that Chase just pulled up. So yeah, if you're able to play that video, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, let me share and just make sure I'm sharing with sound. Okay, cool. Let's check it out.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Those of you that want to watch it again, go to levelup.gohighlevel.com. Because we shared on the live streaming, you may see a little patchiness, so it's hard to visualize it properly. So I recommend you going to the website. Chase, tell us a little bit about the ticket pricing. Let's just review that real quick. And then go ahead.
Just really quick about the hotel. So one of the important things is we basically have reserved the whole hotel only to the high level event. So that, we're going to own the whole hotel. All the rooms are to our name, the event, all the outlets, all the restaurants, it's all for us. And so we're really excited about it. And she's going to go over the tickets, but we're going to reiterate this a couple of times. The reason that we need everyone to start deciding if you're coming or not and really purchase a ticket is the hotel is nearly booked out. And Dallas in itself is getting booked out as a whole. So I'm going to bring that up a couple of times on this call, but you got to make a decision very soon, because if you miss out, there's no more.
Yeah. And also in Texas, everything is far. So if you don't find a hotel in Dallas downtown, you're going to have to get outside of the skirts of the city, maybe get now a rental car and have more expenses. 20, 30 minutes out is normal drive in Texas. So I would recommend jumping right into it. And if you had a hard time booking the hotel, just reach out to us, let us know, and we'll make sure those links are working as well.
Yeah, definitely. I saw a couple of people say that they tried to book and it said it was sold out, which is not true. It almost is, but definitely reach out to us and we'll give you the link where you can book through our block. And yeah, Dallas in general is selling out. Kelsey pointed out there's a massive concert that's going on at the same time. And I think there's some other events as well. So definitely don't delay.
Yep, absolutely. So let's do this. Let's go over the ticket pricing. I know our tickets are usually $1,000 to $1,500, depending on whether they want VIP or not. Can you just go over the packages real quick, Chase?
Yeah, let me skip to the right slide. We're going all out of order here.
Robin just dropped a new link in the chat. Can somebody grab that and throw that in the Facebook streaming? So if you want to look at tickets or any room blocks, you'll be able to do that. I know after this webinar, there's going to be hundreds of people that book out really quickly. So you definitely want to take a lot of action really quickly. Chase, what are we looking at here? $997, what do I get? $1,500, what do I get?
Yeah, so the $997 is the all access pass. You obviously get access to all the keynotes, all the breakout sessions, the exhibition hall, which we haven't talked about, but there are, I think we're 75% sold out already for exhibitioners. If you might be interested, please reach out. Austin at gohighlevel.com is who you want to connect with. There's only a few spots left. But yeah, the exhibition hall you get access to. Obviously networking, the parties you'll be at as well. You'll be at LevelUp Day and the awards ceremony. If you upgrade to VIP for $14.94, you get a bunch of additional stuff like a red carpet access. You get to have lunch with Sean, Robin, and Varun. You get full meals throughout the event, so all your food will be taken care of. You get to hang in the VIP lounge. There's going to be an awesome VIP party with an open bar, and you guys will also get priority seating right up front for all of the sessions.
Okay, awesome.
So those are the two tickets. Yeah.
I think that's fair and reasonable. If you have been to other, marketing conferences or tech conferences or events, these are standard pricing. Our intention here is to not turn it into a revenue stream, but create a culture, create an environment for you all to be able to network among each other in a healthy way. And that's what I'm extremely excited about. Let's talk about parties.
Plus a lot of fun, right?
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
This slide will be so much better next year when we have real photos of what it's going to be like. But these are a couple of photos that we pulled from some of the vendors that we have coming for the parties. There's going to be like full robots walking around at Tech Night. There's going to be all sorts of cool VR stuff that you can do, fun photo booths with some props that we're having made that you'll be able to actually print physical pictures like we used to do back in the day. So there's going to, and then, casino nights is going to be a blast as well. So there's going to be a ton. I mean, we have put a ton of effort into planning some really fun parties. So we're definitely going to cut loose in the evenings, that's for sure.
Awesome. And most of the partying or late evening activities and shenanigans are going to be from like 7ish all the way to maybe 9:30 or 10 o'clock. It's not going to be like late hours or anything like that, because we are going to have intense sessions in the morning. So you can take advantage of a lot of the big keynote speakers as well in the mornings. Okay. Can we talk about travel accommodations or recommendations? I know Chase, you and I, whenever we fly into Dallas, we typically like going to Love Field quite a bit because DFW could be packed up quite a bit. But either way, guys and gals, you have two options. Dallas Love Field is less than, Robin, would you say 12 minutes away or 15 minutes away, I would say?
Yep. But they're relatively close.
Okay. And DFW is about maybe 20 minutes. Statler's in downtown, ton of amenities around, restaurants, bars. There's tons of restaurants and bars inside the hotel, but because you're in such a central location, there are tons of restaurants even outside of the hotel as well. There's courtyards, there's museums, there's, huge parks, there's truck yards, there's town centers and all kinds of stuff all around Dallas. If you haven't been to Dallas in a while, they've revamped Dallas downtown in a whole new way, extremely modernized now, and ton of things to do there for fun. Let's go over the giveaway.
I feel like Dallas Love Field is like a cheat code. I didn't even know that existed. It's literally like 10 minutes from where we're going to be. So if you can make a flight work to there, I would go for that over DFW.
Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah, and the baggage at Love Field is even easier versus DFW quite often, especially if you're going to check in. It's a smaller airport, easy in and out, tons of Ubers and Lyfts everywhere. One thing Dallas doesn't have is public transportation. So that's kind of common in the South. Most of the cities don't have trains and subways around. We do have trains that go to certain areas, but they're not spread out throughout the entire city. So you definitely have to Uber or get a rental car typically. So if you want to just look at your options, figure out where you're staying, we recommend you staying in Statler since we have the whole hotel. That's going to be easier for you so you can avoid a whole rental car expense on top of that. Chase, what else do we have to share? Are we giving something away today, apparently?
We are. So we wanted to actually raffle off a pair of all access tickets to one lucky person. So you'll get 2 tickets, so you can choose someone to bring with you. And now the rule is you have to be here with us. So we drew the winners prior. And so we're just going to go down the list until we hit the first person that's here with us. So drum roll, please.
Oh man. And by the way, if you're watching on Facebook streaming, you may not be recognized. Like, we don't see who's on Facebook streaming. So jump into the Zoom session if you can, but we're going to get started.
All right, here we go. Andrew Fair. Is Andrew here with us?
Andrew Fair. I don't see an Andrew inside the Zoom session.
Should we check on Facebook? I would kind of feel really bad if they were over there.
Andrew.
No? Okay. All right. We're moving on. Next up was Robert Oakley. Bad time to go to the bathroom. Is Robert here?
Let's see. Robert.
We had like 600 people register for this call. So hopefully we don't have to go too long until we hit somebody who was able to.
So you're going off the registration list of who actually showed up?
Yeah. Abraham's here. All right, moving on. Jeff Henry. Jeff, are you here in Zoom with us?
Yeah, it looks like Jeff might be. See, this is the benefit of actually showing up after you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh man, I see Jeff. I see two Jeffs. Wrong Jeff.
No? All right.
We're gonna have to keep going a couple of times, I think.
All right, let's go. The next up was Kevin Mogavero.
Yeah, so there's a Kevin parentheses guest. This is a perfect time to change your last name from guest to anything you want.
Is that you, Kevin? Are you Kevin M?
He is now. Kevin, you're our winner. You just got to get off of mute.
Kevin, are you there? Oh man. Let's see.
Jesse's like, come on.
I'm Kevin.
Kevin, is that you?
Yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations. You just won a pair of all access tickets to the Level Up event.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. So how are they going to retrieve it, Chase? How would he access that? Should he email us or?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Kevin, go ahead, just shoot me an email, chase@gohighlevel.com, and I'll get you all taken care of.
Okay. Sounds awesome.
Congratulations, man. I can't wait to see you there.
No, I appreciate it. Excited.
All right.
All right. So thank you so much for everybody that came to hang out with us today. A couple of quick reminders before we go. First, obviously the tickets are going quick. Hopefully, you can make it. If you can, jump on the tickets as fast as you can because they will be gone pretty soon, as well as the exhibitor booth. So if you are interested in, getting your product, service, whatever it may be, in front of the high level community, there are a few tables left, but only a few. You could reach out to Austin at gohighlevel.com if you're interested in an exhibitor slot.
Chase, can we do
yeah.
one thing before we jump off? Do you mind going to the levelup.com Go High Level website and just running through that real quick and just showing people how to buy the actual tickets? Because me, I'm not that techie. I need to figure out which buttons I need to click.
Yeah, we need to update this banner too because we're more than 50% sold out. So yeah, just head over to levelup.gohighlevel.com. You can click get your tickets. It'll take you down to the pricing section where you can choose if you want to go all access or VIP, and then you get the form to go ahead and check out there.
Okay, and what happens after they go through second step?
So after you purchase your ticket, it'll take you to a survey. So there's some terms and conditions that you have to agree to. And then we'll ask you some other questions for like swag stuff that we're going to have there. And it's just a quick little form that you need to go through. And then once you fill that out, you're officially registered and you get the link to the hotel block.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate it, Chase. So here's the thing. We'll do a quick Q&A for like 5 minutes. What I recommend you doing is going down on the Zoom buttons and see the reaction button there and click on raise your hand. If you raise your hand, I'll go through the order of who raised their hands first, and we'll do a quick Q&A. And this is going to help you just answer small detailed questions. I raised my hand, Chase, so can I ask a question?
Fire away.
So what's happening on Friday again? The VIP event? Somebody had questions about the VIP event on Friday.
Yeah, so this is something that just kind of came together at the last minute that we're going to do for the VIPs, which is if you want to come hang out at the high level headquarters, which is literally like 2 blocks away, I think, from the Statler, you can come hang over. Jerry and the team are working on a really cool new photo wall that should be ready by the time you guys get there. So we can take pictures, hang out. It's full of ton of scrumptious snacks that you could probably get your hands on as well. So yeah, that's kind of an add-on bonus to the VIP ticket.
Low-key, another thing I'm excited about, Chase, is the swag store. There's going to be opportunities for you to get all kinds of cool stuff. If you want to look like Robin on the whole weekend, you might be able to buy some Hawaiian Highly shirts.
That's true. There's actually going to be stuff there that we don't have in the online store, which is really cool. So I think there's going to be like cool backpacks and some really nice swag that we don't typically have access to that we're having done locally in Dallas. So yeah, the swag store is going to be really cool. And there's actually going to be an opportunity to get yourself free swag bucks when you get there. So I won't spoil the surprise, but it'll be fun.
Austin or Robin, are you able to breeze over and just give us an idea of who the exhibitors are? Because I don't know if I have that list personally, but do you want to just go over who's actually going to exhibit and just kind of spotlight them for a second?
Let's see if Austin is able to unmute.
Austin,
he might be multitasking on another call.
Okay, cool. Well, on the next one, maybe later on in the comments, I'll go down and tell you who the exhibitors are. But
We're going to start sending out that info as well. So you guys will get it in an e-blast at some point.
Okay, cool. I guess that's it. I appreciate everyone. Go grab your tickets. I promise you, after today, once everybody watches the replay, the tickets are going to be gone. This is a great opportunity for you to jump in. And if you're serious about your business and you want to invest into yourself, events, mentorships, and masterminds always did the job for me, at least for me to take away relevant application to go back to my business and apply to it, whether it's through hiring, revamping my contracts, or coming up with a new offer, or switching up my marketing strategy, whatever it is, it's always helped me, especially. Alyssa says, is there a virtual option? We have a hybrid option. There might be some opportunity to catch the recording if you're a VIP, I think, but we're not going to have a live stream option, at least for this one. Maybe in the future events we might. Robin, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. Everything is going to be recorded after the event. We will offer the ability to buy the recordings. Right now, from a logistics perspective, we're working through, one of the challenges in doing live stream, and we're doing that breakout component. It's how do we logistically manage that? Do we have multiple Zooms or whatever? We got to get a team to do all the recordings. So it's still up in the air if we're going to be able to pull that off. But if we can, we will offer that. But right now, we're really trying to get as many people to attend. Make sure you get your hotel room. Make sure you're there in person, because I think, you're going to get the most value by being there in person.
Yeah. And I would add on to that, first of all, the keynote speakers, I think one of the things I'm most excited about is Peng, Julie, Frank Kern, Billy. These folks are all high levelers, right? They're in the system. They're growing white labels of their own. So not only are they incredible, huge names, but they're literally colleagues. And so I think you probably take more away from this event than any other event where you're just watching random speakers. The other thing that I wanted to point out is just networking. If you've never gone to a marketing event, the people that you meet, for me, is usually the best part of the show. You run into folks who are doing things that you can either, joint venture with, or that can help you out in some way. And so if you've never been and you're on the fence, I would say, invest in yourself, like Paulson said, because you typically come out of there not only motivated, but with a fresh list of people who are going to help you get to that next level. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. We're definitely going to have a blast.
And the dates for the event is the 24th through the 28th, the 27th. Can't remember now.
27th. So the 24th is the first day with the VIP event, and then we finish up on the 27th.
And by the way, guys and gals, that's not a weekend. That's a weekday, right? So look at this as if you're working on your business and you're coming in, switching offices to learn as much as you can. And that's the way I would look at it from a tech conference perspective. Okay, so that's Monday that you'll be flying in. If you want to come in Sunday, you can, but nothing's happening on Sunday. But Monday, we're going to basically have our check-ins around noonish or 1ish, and then it's going to keep going regular planned all the way to Thursday. Then Friday, we'll have a tour available to those that want to sign up for that on the office, the Dallas HQ office. I think that'll be for VIPs. But if you have any questions, remember, you can always ask in this stream or reach out to our support in any way, shape, or form. We'll continue to work with you and make sure you're accommodated. At the end of the day, just like anything else, we want to give you the best world-class experience that we can. On that note, any final words, Robin, Chase?
Yeah, so exhibitor tickets are almost sold out. Hotel rooms are almost sold out, so make sure you get those. Jesse, we will be sending out an email announcing all the exhibitors as well, so you'll get that full list. And but yeah, excited to see everyone there. We're really hyped up. We're doing a lot of work, before things get crazy. I just want to applaud our team. We're really rallying together. I got a lot of people. I think we're close to 40, 50 people on our high level team that's helping to put the events on, and the numbers are growing. But we're really excited to see everyone there, and we will see you guys soon.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.